It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good kickstart to the day. It's a brand new Tuesday morning. And of course, it is the season where Santa comes to visit and spread his magic everywhere. And while we wait an entire year for this time, magicians Marcel and Greg are doing magic all year round. Very good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
I've been checking to see if I've still got my watch and wallet. I know, no money in it though, of course. No, guys, awesome to have you here. Looking at your magic CVs, if I can call it that, very, very impressive. Marcel, I'm going to start with you. You've plied your trade here, if I can call it a trade, or maybe you just are magical. You've been able to do this internationally, South Africa. What drew you into magic? What was that initial spark that started it all?
Oh, you know, when you see people's faces react when they see a great piece of magic and they laugh and they just take into a different place, it's so exciting to see that response from people. So, yeah, that's the drug that we as magicians, strive for, is that reaction out of people and getting them to laugh and enjoy themselves.
But of course, you've got to then have some modicum of talent and performance ability in that to be able to elicit that. How long does it take for you to get to that point where you can actually start doing the magic, where the tricks then become magic?
Well, it all depends on how much you practice and how much you go out there and just do it for people. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more it becomes you. It's part of who you are. And it's sort of just, it's nothing really. It's just rolls off the tongue.
That was the wrong answer. You were supposed to say it's all magic, dude. It's all
Yeah,
magic.
it's
There
just,
are no tricks. That's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
So the fact that we've got magic clubs, the fact that we've got kind of mentor relationships there to help guide young magicians in, how important is that to have a community?
Well, we're a small-knit community in South Africa. There's not very many magicians. So when we work together as the club to create our theatre show, we have the opportunity to have the more experienced guys perform, show the audiences the talent that's been around for years, and then having the youngsters come in and give them the stage time together with the senior performers. It gives those youngsters a reason to go and work on their talents and work on their craft so that they can come up onto our stage and have fun with us.
I wanted to ask, and maybe it's a silly question, but we've seen so many young magicians launch their careers on YouTube. We've got this globally connected kind of community now on the web. Do you see more South Africans kind of going into that route? Is magic more popular now? And I don't mean Harry Potter magic, but I'm talking about street magic, about performing in front of crowds, that kind of magic. Do you think that it's been given a new lease on life with this new range of stars in YouTube?
Well, I think that YouTube has a place where people can go and try out things and experiment. And I do think that there are a lot of people that are gravitating towards that method of displaying their magic to the world. But it's very different performing for a camera and performing for live people. So I think if you want to take it along YouTube, then go and do it, but then also take it to the streets and then take it to the stage.
And take it to the stage,
Yeah.
And this is where you guys land over the festive season. So Marcel, why must people, kids, all family members come and see your guys' show? What do you guys offer?
Well, the Cape Town Magic Club is Africa's premier magic theatre. We're the only one of its kind on the continent, and it gives us the audience an opportunity to see some of the best local and international talents performing in an intimate environment for a show that you wouldn't ordinarily see. So we don't run the theatre the whole year round. We run in seasons so that we have different performers constantly coming through. We have pre-season launches, so you can see all the performers. Then throughout the season, every Monday night, because we only perform on Monday nights in Cape Town.
That's the Magical Mondays.
Yeah, Monday Night Magic. We're part
obviously.
Yeah, and we're part of a group of productions in London and New York that forms the global Monday Night Magic community of magicians. So you're not going to experience magic the same way once you've seen it live. It's just such an amazing, intimate experience.
And this is on a scale that we're not used to seeing as well, an incredible board. Well, I promise you that's the last question I'm going to ask you guys. The next time we see you, you're going to be blowing our minds and yours as well at home. So thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Really do appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
also how much you give back to your craft as well. That's really, really impressive.
Thank you very much.
So the magic continues on your Feel Good Breakfast show, but let's bring it back down to earth now and get into the news headlines.